An astonishing 82% of coronavirus patients were found to have vitamin D deficiency. The infections and the vitamin deficiency were undoubtedly linked, and governments everywhere were responsible. Locking people indoors massively increases the risk of vitamin D deficiency, and the symptoms and health risks of vitamin D deficiency are massive. I've been warning about this right from the start. Vitamin D deficiency doesn't just increase the risk of contracting an infection, there's also an increased risk of heart disease, asthma, cancer and dementia. Plus there's evidence that a low vitamin D could result in high blood pressure, diabetes and multiple sclerosis. Moreover, individuals who have dark skin already have a risk of developing vitamin D deficiency because the presence of so much melanin reduces the skin's ability to make vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. Being shut indoors probably explains why viral infections, so heavily promoted in 2020, were commoner among people with dark skins. Governments should have known this, of course, and they probably did, but nowhere near enough time was spent telling people to consider taking vitamin D supplements. Vitamin D is essential, as are all vitamins, of course, and without it our bodies simply don't function effectively, and cell regeneration is less efficient. And again, here's the vital bit. Vitamin D is an essential vitamin for preventing infection. For most people, the most important source of vitamin D is sunshine. The lockdowns, which forced millions to stay indoors for much of last summer, almost appear to have been designed to deprive people of vitamin D and to maximise the number of people suffering from viral infections. Although I and other doctors encouraged people to take vitamin D supplements early on in the lockdowns, these suggestions were dismissed. Only very belatedly did governments admit that millions should have been taking vitamin D supplements. All this is yet more evidence that governments are trying to kill people. You can get some vitamin D from fortified foods, but for most people shut away indoors, the answer is probably taking a vitamin D supplement. Though don't take more than the recommended dose, because too much vitamin D can be dangerous.